This is Cynthia, age 6. This is Kendra, age 7. This is Tony, age 7. This is Emily, age 7. These children and others like them will try to make you understand what they're talking about on Child's Play. And here is the host of Child's Play, Bill Cullen.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's all right. Thank you very much, and welcome to Child's Play, a game for grown-ups. Hey, you want to meet our grown-ups? I'm going to introduce you right now to two lovely-looking ladies. First of all is our current and reigning champion. She's back for her 5th consecutive day. So far, well, let me tell you, forget so far. Her name is Pam Brambilla. So far, here's the big part. She has won $17,300. Welcome back, Pam. Boy, that's all right. Boy. You know, there are people who might be seeing you today who have not seen you before in your previous appearances. So tell us a little bit about you.
Right. I live in Brea with my husband of 12 years, Tony. I have a daughter, Dina, who is 10, and a son, Michael, who is 6. And I'm an instructional aide at an elementary school.
And tell us what Tony does.
Tony's a police officer. He's a burglary detective.
We're happy to have you. Is he here with you?
Yes, he's in the audience.
He's going to see that you get home safely.
Of course.
Let us say hello to our challenger and your opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Peggy Card, as I live in Brea. Welcome, Peggy. What do you do? What do you want us to know about you, Peggy?
Okay. Well, what I want you to know is that I live in a little town called Lake of the Woods. It's by Fisher Park, California. And I have 2 little girls, 3 years and 18 months, and I'm expecting a 3rd child at the end of March.
You are?
Sure am.
Congratulations, Peggy.
Thank you.
Okay. You're all set. We'll start the game. We know a little bit about both of our players. We aimed our cameras at kids who are 5 to 9 years of age, and we asked them to interpret some everyday words for us. Your job is going to be to guess what those words are. We will start the guessing with you, Pam, so you watch especially close. And before we do anything else, here is the word for the audience at home. Okay, now, everybody except our 2 players knows what word you're trying for. First word, described for us by Cynthia Hendricks. Cynthia is 6. She's from New York. Cynthia, please.
It's something that your mother puts on because when you grow older, your parents don't look as nice as they really are. And they're things to keep your face looking bright. And sometimes if you do it a lot and you keep put vitamin E in, you look like a younger person when you're really older.
Cynthia Hendricks has her own ideas. All right, based on what Cynthia said, what do you think the word is we're looking for, Pam?
Make you look younger. How about a facial?
No, not a facial. Good try. Now, you keep that description in mind, Peggy, and add to it this description, which will be brought to us by Nicole Alexander, 6 years old, from New York City. Nicole.
Well, every morning my mom goes into the bathroom and she takes this box out sometimes. And there are all these here's a black and here's a pinkish grayish. Here's a gray and then here's red and there's this and then there's sort of a stick. I mean, a little round thing at the end. And you brush it in the little colored dots, square rectangles, and then put it on your face.
I thought he was... I thought he was going to lose his train of thought when he found his finger there. But now, based on what you've heard, what do you think, Peggy?
Well, I think that he's talking about makeup.
You're right, Peggy. Makeup is needed. Okay. That's the way it works. See?
Yeah.
Not all that tough, is it? That gives you a point. We play Child's Play until time is up, and whoever is ahead at that point wins $500 and a chance at $5,000. We'll be back with Child's Play, as if you didn't know, right after this.
Wearing the incorrect bra size? Let's find out the answer. What percentage of women are wearing the wrong bra size? 30%, 50%, or 70%?
30? I'd say 70.
50. The correct answer is C. That's right. 70% of women are wearing the wrong bra size.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so smart.
To download a measuring tape and helpful fit tips, visit playtexbras.com. Stay tuned to GSN for more Close Call, brought to you by Playtex Bras.
Okay, we're back. Both of you get ready now. We're coming up with a new word, and this time we're going to be starting with you, Peggy. Before we do anything else, we're going to show the folks at home what the word is our players are playing for. Okay, first word described by Lindsay Beamish, 7 years old, from Los Angeles. Lindsay, dear, please.
Okay, let's say, you're gonna have a baby, huh? And you need to know what to do before, because you never had one before, like to exercise or to take prenatal classes. And somebody who had 4 kids came up to you and said, well, this is what you should do. You should take hee-hee-hooing classes, breathing classes, and try and relax and count all your contractions. Hee-hee-hooing classes are is when you breathe and you go, since it hurts when you breathe.
She knows a lot more than I know, is all I have to say. Of course, that's not difficult either. Based on what you heard Lindsay say, what do you think the word is we're looking for?
I think with talking about her friend is giving her all the advice.
Advice is the right answer, Peggy. Good.
Good.
That's remarkable. You got advice from hee-hee-ho and counting contractions. That's a marvelous job, Peggy.
Experience.
Well, that's right. When is yours due?
End of March.
Are you going to hee-hee-ho?
Probably.
I don't know about... I thought the only people who hee-hee-hoed were the 7 dwarfs right before they went off to work. But that's another story. It's... Do not boo the MC. It's 2 for Peggy. Pam has not scored yet, and we have ourselves another word coming up. Give the people at home a chance to see what we're playing with there. There's the next word. It is not hee-hee-ho. We got Jennifer Detlefson to describe it. We're going to start with you, Pam. Jennifer's 8 from Los Angeles, and here's the word.
Well, it's a man who rides a horse all the time and, like, carries sometimes. Maybe he can put a white scarf around his mouth sometimes, and he wears, like, black glasses. And he, sometimes he has his Indian friends to help him, and he has other friends to help for sometimes. And he can put out fires. If people get stuck in fires, he can go in and take them out. And he's very good to people. I wish I had one.
Okay. Jennifer Detlefson. Well, based on her description, what do you think, Pam?
Well, with the mask and the Indian friend, the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger's right. Very well done. I'm actually surprised you got the mask because Jennifer said they were dark glasses. But that's the Hollywood version of it. We have 2 for Peggy. Pam has 1. We're going to begin with you, Peggy. Watch carefully. Here it is for the people at home. Okay, that's a word we're working on right now. First description by Noel Bright. He's 6 years old from New York. Noel, please.
Well, there are people who live out in the mountains and they fight for their food and they fish for their food and they have these big like baseball bats made out of wood. And if any danger tried to hurt them, they'd go humba 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 and pound down.
Noel Bright. Noel Bright. What do you think Noel is describing, Peggy?
Well, I've never met any in the mountains where I live, but I think he's talking about a caveman.
Right again. You 2 are playing well. and then pow him down. It's 3 for Peggy and Pam. You have 1. We're going to begin with you, Pam.